Hope you guys enjoyed the show on. I did do a show yesterday. I know I talked about the radio stuff this morning, but the Eva thing. But I want to talk about that. I want to say I apologize for giving you guys the wrong information. These things happen. This is, it's blog, and I do it all by myself, and I don't have anybody sitting over there saying, "No, PT, that's wrong. That's wrong." So I'm gonna say that I said that Kevin McCall got custody of Eva's child, his son, the baby they have together. No, he was denied. He was denied, joint custody because he failed to do something, whatever, in court. Anyway, he's a fool. We all know he's a fool, and we're going to move on because I really don't want to talk about it. But I just want to let you know I did make a mistake. And it's okay for you guys to say, "No, PT, that's not true." If you would like to email me, you can email me at ptshowbiztop5@gmail.com. I'm going to give me an easy email today. I've been saying that for the longest, but I promise you I really am going to get an easy email. Something like pt@gmail.com or ptshow@gmail. Something real simple, okay? All right, welcome to the show. I have my celebrities over here in the other room, and of course I have my PTs. Punch. And of course, I'm PT. And it used to be called PT Showbiz Top 5, Clarissa, Miss Thing, but it's now called PT's 3. So I can give it to you just like I want it. Okay. All right, I got a lot to talk about before I go any further. Make sure that if you ain't got nothing else to do, but I believe she sold out. But in case somebody break their neck and can't make it, or break their leg and can't make it, Lunel is at the Improv in Washington, D.C. all weekend. I think she's not there Sunday, but you can go to heylunel.com, or you can definitely go to her Instagram page just about it. And when you go, honey, get you one of these T-shirts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can get you one of these T-shirts. If she ain't sold out of these, you get this. I think this is an extra large. But you can get you one of these T-shirts. It's the Lunel. Of course, easily a Nord tour. So you can get you one of these shirts, okay? You can also get the shirts online, child. Get you one, honey. Yes, honey. Just walk to work like this and show everybody, "Girl, what is it you got, child? I got me a Lunel shirt." And don't be trying to sell it on eBay, okay? All right, guys. Here we go. Number 3. Let's talk about, of course, let's talk about this stuff going on with the one and only Aretha Franklin's son. He's pissed off and he's mad and he's boycotting, and I'll tell you who. And of course, number two, we're going to talk about, of course, about people are mad at Tyler Perry. I'll tell you who's mad at him. Of course, number 1, I'm going to read the hell out of Boosie. This damn PT's punch is so good, I'm trying to get it out here. Kind of froze a little bit. You know what? I don't need the straw. Because it got So anyway, so we're gonna talk about little Boosie. He done pissed some people off, and they have every right to be mad, and I'm gonna read his ass right after this. Let's move on. Okay, as you guys know, rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. Of course, I've been reporting throughout the year. Well, last year I talked about, when Aretha Franklin had all this mess that went down, supposedly she didn't have no will, and the family members allegedly fighting over the will, and once they found out of the will, somebody supposedly allegedly selling stuff out of her house, and just a big mess. That's why it's best to have all your stuff in order, honey. Have your eggs laid out, honey, before you leave here, because if you don't, it's going to be a big mess. Well, here's the mess going on with the biopic that's coming out about Aretha Franklin. Well, her family, one of the family members, her son, is boycotting. This is the biopic that, of course, Jennifer Hudson is starring in. And I could have sworn that Aretha had already planned all this out and had approved all this before she left here. Anyway, here you go. So MGM released they released a trailer, and the name of the movie is called Respect. Now, Kecalf, Kecalf, Caleb or Kecalf, whatever, honey. Franklin, he said, "We boycotting this." He said, we don't want, if you really are really true Aretha Franklin fan, you will not support this. Now, his name on Facebook is Iridescent Views. And he said that the family members weren't contacted about the film. And he's saying that, if you really, really are a fan of Franklin's, you're not going to support it, and not even support The Queen, The Next Door, which is a movie that, not a movie, but a book that's coming about her life. So my thing is this, I thought Aretha Franklin had all this stuff straight before she left here. This is a mess, y'all. He's saying in bold letters on his Facebook, up under the name Iridescent Views, ain't none of the family members supporting this mess. MGM is just like, and he goes, you know anybody finna boycott that? You know we gonna watch it? And if y'all weren't so busy fighting over y'all mama's property and stuff, y'all would give your own version of her life. And not let somebody else do it. And this is probably what happened because y'all were so busy fighting over who gonna get what, who gonna get this, and who gonna get that. What a mess. Sit down somewhere, Mr. Iridescent Views. Man, I know that's your mother, and I know you want it to be done the right way, but you surely had to know that Aretha Franklin supposedly was taking care of this before she passed. Oh, I tell you, when the folks die, it'd be all kind of mess going on. Anyway, we're going to move on. That was number 3. Let's move on to number 2. Let's talk about Tyler Perry. Well, a lot of writers are upset with him because they're saying, of course, Tyler Perry is saying that he writes all his own stuff, like have and have-nots and this and this and this and that. But a lot of people don't think that he's a good writer. I've heard people complain about, of course, these shows now, you can't please everybody. But the black writers are saying, why don't you give these these writers a chance? Because there's some good writers out there and they're not getting that chance like they would in Hollywood. And I agree with what they're saying. They're not going to get that chance in Hollywood. Now, you didn't open up this big thing you got going on, Showboating and stuff in Atlanta, which, that's a good thing. But if you're going to go all the way, go all the way. Give these writers, give them a chance to write. Don't just write everything for yourself, Tyler Perry. Allegedly, this is what they're saying. And they're saying there's a lot of fantastic black writers out there. And we already know that there's a lot of black actors and actresses out there that don't get that Hollywood chance. But you didn't open up this big shebang bang down there in Atlanta, which I'll be in Atlanta at the end of the month, giving them opportunity. Give them an opportunity because they need it just like you needed it. I don't know if he's going to do it or not. I mean, if he gets a lot of pressure, he may decide to go ahead and do it. But I think it's only the right thing to do to go ahead and just give everybody a chance. Just give them a chance. What a mess. And Tyler has the money. I guess he holding on to the money, right? So if he, I don't know now. Here's another thing. I know that you have a Screen Actors Guild, Screen Extras Guild. You have I'm sure there's a Writers Guild. So I don't know if this has anything to do with that or not. I don't know if Tyler Perry has to follow certain rules. I don't know. He pretty much makes up his own rules. But I just think that he definitely needs to give other writers a chance. If he's not, he definitely needs to do it. And you did, like I said, you didn't open up this big thing there in Atlanta where everybody comes see. Just go all the way, Tyler. Go all the way. Listen, you only live once, and give people a chance because you needed a chance at one time. If this is true, what they're reporting in the news and on the blogs and stuff. So we'll see. I'll keep y'all posted about that. But let's move on. This is gonna be number 1. This is about the one and only. They say he don't go by Lil Boosie no more, but I'm gonna call his ass Lil Badass Boosie. That's all this. I wasn't surprised about Lil Boosie, Lil Badass Boosie, who only goes by Boosie now. But I guess you're being badass by putting on a Kappa sweatshirt at the NBA football game the other night. Okay, so Kappa Alpha Phi, it's a historical black fraternity and with special membership process and heavy active in the colleges and all over the United States and all over different campuses and stuff. And non-members like Boosie, who wear the shirts, they are basically disrespecting the fraternity. And I totally agree with them. And some people say they're going to run up on Boosie when they see him. Okay, definitely wrong. Here is the picture of the shirt, or this is their colors, the red and white, the Kappas. And I totally agree with the Kappas. He's totally wrong for this. But when you have somebody ignorant like him, what do you expect him to do, y'all? I'll let it sink in. When you have somebody like Boosie who already doing crazy things and don't really care, are you surprised? Are you shocked? No, you shouldn't be. But here's my message to Boosie. I'm not going to disrespect you, and I'm not going to go off on you, and I'm not going to cuss you out. I'm not going to do all that. But I hope you get this message. I'm going to make sure I'm going to tag him in it and make sure that he gets this message. So he goes, first of all, he goes on Instagram and says, F the Kappas. He can wear what he wants to. But Boosie, let me bring you back down to reality, young man. Let me bring you back down to reality. It wasn't too long ago that you had kidney cancer, allegedly. It wasn't too long ago that you asked your fans to pray for you. And half of your kidneys allegedly were removed. Boosie, let me tell you something. We only live on this earth one time. And when we live on this earth, Boosie, we got to get it right. There are some of us who are like cats, have more than 9 lives. You were given another chance. Who would think that someone like you, who maybe didn't know about the shirt and wore the shirt, but surely people knows that you don't just put on any type of fraternity shirt, especially a circle black fraternity shirt, and think that you can go off on these people and cuss these people out and tell them to F themselves because you feeling yourself. You never know, Boosie. You might need the Kappa Alpha Phi one day. You don't never know. Kappa Alpha Psi may be the ones to come and raise a fundraiser for you for something that you might need in your life. Maybe not. But you would think after God has brought you back and put you through all the things that you went through, you on Instagram cussing like you're 12 years old and going off on folks. Do you really think that's how the Lord, and I'm not here to judge, but I'm just saying, and I know better than you, but do you really think that the Lord would allow you to do this after he has blessed you and given you strength, and you ask your fans to pray for you, and he's giving you the strength to come back, and he's giving you this, and he's giving you all that, and you think that he is pleased with you cussing on Instagram? What if it comes a time you may need somebody to pray for you again? And one of the fraternity brothers from Kappa Alpha Psi get on there and cuss you out and tell you to F yourself after disrespecting them by wearing the Kappa shirt. We have to learn how to respect one another, especially as black men. Regardless of what you think about me, I'm still a man. My mother had a man. She had a male, M-A-L-E. I don't care what you think about me, what you think you know about me. My mother had a male. When I was born with something between my legs. I don't care how feminine I be acting from time to time. I'm still a man, and I'm still a black man, and I have to respect, out of all the people that I respect, you definitely got to respect your own brother, Boosie. You were just sitting there not too long ago asking people to pray for you. Have you forgotten where you come from? Have you forgotten what happened to you here not too long ago? Now, I don't know if it's really true, but it's all over the blogs. And it's alleged, again, like I say, you had a kidney cancer and you reached out to your fans for prayer and half your kidney was removed. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just repeating what's in the blogs. But if this is true, maybe one of those Kappa Alpha Psi fans was one of the ones who prayed for you. Maybe they were, maybe they're not. But it goes on to show you that some people forget where they come from. After God has shined his light on you and given you more strength, do you know that some people can never come back from cancer? They don't have the physical strength, they don't have the mind, and they just give up. But if you came back from that, if that's what it was, you should be grateful. You should have been a man. You run around here, and I'm not gonna put your kids in this, but you say you're a man, and you badass Boosie, and you this and you that, and you're a father. Do you think this is a good example for your kids, Boosie? No, it's not. It's not a good example for your kids and your fans. and you're not 18 anymore, you're not 25 anymore, and you probably ain't 40. You're acting like you're 16, and you got to grow up. You got to be thankful, and you got to be, mindful of the things that you do now. And also remind yourself of where you come from and have the Lord let you come back. So with that being said, man, shout out to all the Kappas out there. I know you guys do great things in the community. Of course, I'm not a Kappa. I didn't join any fraternity, but to all the fraternities out there who do great things for the community, they don't just have a name, and they don't just step in the name of love. They step in for a reason. They have these fraternities and sororities for a reason, because they do other things in the community. They help people who are down. They raise money. They do all type of stuff. And to disrespect them because you wanted to wear the shirt to be seen. There's plenty. Why don't you wear a shirt that promotes HIV awareness? Why don't you wear a shirt that promotes diabetes awareness? Why don't you wear a shirt that promotes maybe your next CD or album that's coming up? Or why don't you wear a shirt that promotes violence, domestic violence? If you want to be seen, that's how you be seen. All right, I said all I had to say. I said all I had to say, guys. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in to PT Showbiz Top 5. And make sure whatever you do, like, subscribe, and comment, baby. Okay. And I'm excited about it. Man, I can't wait to come to the A. I love you guys. You guys take care. And I'll see y'all soon. Happy Thursday. And I'll see y'all. Bye.